you sure I'm not going to give up this trip? I'm tired. What?
The day after we arrived in Uganda, Odeon and Mr. Marvin came to check my bike. Is this something you can see just looking at it? Then he took it to his workshop to fix the clutch and the misalignment.
Thank you.
I went upstairs to have some matoke. Matoke is mostly eaten in Uganda and some parts of Kenya and Tanzania. It is made by boiling green plantain bananas. When Mr. Marvin came back, he already installed things I didn't even tell him I needed, like something to cover the opening of my fuel tank so water doesn't get in. If fuel pours on it, does it retain?
No problem. It's laser stuff. Doesn't have any problem.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Wow, it makes it look so different. I love it. Thank you.
It's good. Oh, this morning.
This morning when I was coming, because I was close with Odeon,
You fell down with this bike this morning.
When Mr. Marvin told me he fell at the exact spot I fell when I was coming into Uganda, my heart leaped for joy. The witchcraft in me kept telling me, hey, by there, it's not you. It's the road. It's not you.
Makes me feel not so bad.
Then he gave me some tips on how to lift my bike all by myself when I'm alone.
it has fallen now. Okay? Now, there is a luggage.
My problem is my luggage always covers this place. When I put the panniers and my luggage, I can't. The last time my bike fell, I can't access this place. That's the problem.
It's like this, same like this.
After leaving with his bike, it was left for me to test my own bike to see what has been done.
It's tough to claim, but then it can easily fall over the other side.
Exactly.
Musanzi had previously sent me an email telling me to check out his channel and that he rides in Kampala, Uganda and would like us to ride together. I agreed.
Oh, why? Why can't they reduce?
The
Thank you so much.
suspensions that come with
Yes,
it.
I'm going for it. Thank you.
So
The suspensions that came with it. Now, the way you were telling me that you've been riding around the city, so you are so good at it. I envy you. Because me, I'm sure I'm going to scream my way through today. But I'll be fine. I have more courage now. I'm not like before.
But the good thing with the riders in Kampala here, which I've noticed is not in Kenya, once they see a big bike, they respect it.
Really?
I don't know if you noticed that.
You mean commercial riders?
Yes, the commercial
I've
riders.
not noticed it though.
Yeah,
I've not noticed it.
But I noticed in Kenya,
Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
My heart was thumping when I was riding out of the gate because this would be the first time I'll be riding on the same road I fell on the day it was raining when I came to Kampala.
You can't stay there. Okay, go. That was hard. This was the moment I knew there was something not quite right about the clutch. Wanting to fix it in the first place was because it kept going off. This time, it wasn't even staying on at all. Then I noticed that Musazi kept to the shoulders of the road, and because I was following him, I started realizing that I also had to ride on the shoulder, and that was a huge struggle for me.
since I got on a bike, this would be the first time I would be overtaken in traffic on the shoulders of the road. I struggled. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Each time I started the bike and tried to move, it stalled. It just wasn't moving at the spot.
Huh? There is a stone or something. I have no idea. Are you sure I'm not going to give up this trip? I'm tired. What?
At this point, I had already started considering going back home. I was thinking the house wasn't far. I could easily go back home and not go through this madness.
Please, I'm kind of not used to the way you are riding. You are riding on the shoulder of the road. I didn't learn like that, so it's hard for me to follow you.
Sorry.
It's so hard because everything I used to doing it.
The middle.
I trained to be in the middle.
Okay.
So each time you go on the shoulder, I'm struggling to follow you.
Okay. I'm
beginning to feel like I want to abort mission. Huh?
Yes.
I'm beginning to feel like I want to abort mission. This is too much for me actually.
The clutch is actually very hard.
I'm actually wondering if it's possible to do this ride in the morning.
Now, you're going to just give it one more ride. We go the other side. Just look behind. There's a billboard. That's where we're going to turn off from. Then we go to a road that is less busy. It's longer, but we shall reach.
So we turned our bikes to go use a road that wasn't so busy with narrow roads.
You ready? I don't want to go. No, we have to go.
After having that small talk on the other road, I noticed that Musazi started overtaking in the middle. It made me feel comfortable and it was easier to maneuver through traffic. Musazi rides his motorcycle to work every day, so this was his jam. He's used to it. I, on the other hand, I ride for adventure, so that means roads I ply are not necessarily busy roads. So this wasn't my jam. There was absolutely no enjoyment for me until I got to this kind of road. No matter how much I tried to stay calm, everything got me agitated because I only needed 1 second of mistake to either hit someone, hit another car, or a boda, and that stressed me. There was also the worry of dropping my bike in the middle of the road and another car going over my bike or going over my leg. That was what was in my head anyway, and that was scaring me. So back in Nairobi, I was feeling bad that I didn't really feel motivated to explore the city because I just didn't like it. And my point was validated when I was told that most adventure riders don't really see the fun in riding in the city. This day was one of those days. I just didn't see fun in anything I was doing. I was sweating and feeling so bad. I was doing more struggling than actually riding. So I told him that we should turn back.
I'm not having fun. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Oh, you're very courageous.
With what?
Yeah?
How?
You're riding. Yeah, you.
My clutch is behaving so badly. The clutch, and then the bike is still bent.
I decided to call Mr. Marvin because I was supposed to travel the next morning and I needed the bike to be better. I couldn't travel with that kind of clutch.
The problem is I'm leaving tomorrow morning. Okay, can you talk to someone so he can tell you where I am?
Yes.
We all decided that Mr. Marvin should come here, check the bike by himself and see what's wrong. We decided to buy Rolex. Rolex is a food in Uganda that is made by combining an egg omelette with vegetables wrapped in a chapati.
Hi, Mr. Marvin.
How are you?
Do you people say Sasato? Sasapo.
We are here to fix our souls.
Our souls. Did you say we want to fix our souls?
Okay, I said the truth.
This clutch is just not working for me.
Mr. Marvin, you make us
Such a big
problem, but it's okay. We will fix it yourself since you are what? The clutch cable.
Me, mine is safe. It's original. You know, the original has to look like that. Yeah.
Ah.
You told me which one is bent first.
you know when a car is misaligned and then it's like this.
Okay.
So if I'm right, when I'm riding, this is how I sit.
Okay.
My hand goes, this hand goes farther than this.
Farther
so this is
than-
how it is. So that means every time I'm riding off road, on road, I'm literally having to control the bike so it stays straight because it's always going to the left.
Okay.
So sometimes I can't gauge.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
when I want to
photos.
pass, exactly, I can't because it is not aligned.
Let me first go straight like this and I see. You now, you squat down. Yeah, you squat down. How do you see the tires? You have to tell me either to turn this way or to this, so that to combine in the grips of the rear one. No, you look the other. Okay, you bend there. I want you to match the tire.
That's where it has kind of like a push towards
A bend.
it feels like the bend starts from around here. I don't know where
It bends a bit.
Mr. Marvin decided to take the bike for a ride to be sure about the problem.
But I like it by the way.
They have made some adjustment for the steering.
You see what I was telling you? Like you're courageous, like yeah, I felt it. One thing I can say, yeah, there are issues, of course. I've also felt it, yeah.
There are issues with the bike.
Not an issue, but issues. Like, I can feel it like each time I'm trying to move.
You try
I feel
to
like,
move. The whole maneuvering was just a lot of work. So
But there's
Mr.
a way
Marvin
you're so
helped
calm
me.
on the road. Eh?
I'm not calm.
But
Oh.
she's struggling, eh? But she'll be so calm.
I am
Because
sweating
actually-
In
badly.
her helmet, yeah, there are things going on, but like she's very calm on the road. Eh? You'll bypass her, and you won't notice anything.
But I'm struggling a lot and sweating badly. And I'm talking to myself. And oh, no.
We stood there deliberating on what to do. The next day was a public holiday, and that was why I decided to leave Kampala on that day. I was trying not to get exhausted from traffic before actually leaving the city. But at this time, it was already 6 p.m. and too late to fix the bike. Then Mr. Marvin suggested we take the bikes to his workshop tonight, and then tomorrow morning he would fix the bike. Then by 11, he would ride with me all the way to Entebbe to take the ferry. Musazi called someone who works with him and told me that he trusts the man with motorcycles. He had been riding for decades and he knows what he's doing. So we decided that he would take my bike because I wasn't going to ride in traffic at night. And then I would be pilioned like a baby girl on Mr. Marvin's motorcycle. There was no deal better than this. Ha! Mr. Marvin said I couldn't travel with the bike until I replaced the clutch cable. Musazi said this man is a professional, so I thought the clutch cable shouldn't stress him. Yeah, so it was a good deal.
Akaketala side yawa. Akali sindikeni.
It's not
But he's an expert. I've seen him.
Oh yeah, me too. I've been looking at him as an expert. Even him, he was telling me that this guy is an expert.